Hello everyone, welcome back to The Budget Sportsman. Thank you so much for joining me on today's video. Today I want to make a quick video highlighting a product that I've been using recently that I've really been enjoying. And I hate to use this term, but I kind of feel like it's a game changer. And what it is this little trail camera mount that comes from Innovating the Outdoors called the Scouting Perch 2.0. You can see it right back here behind me with a trail camera on the tree. If you're like me and you run a lot of trail cameras, I'm sure you've come into the situation where you strap a trail camera on the tree and maybe the tree is leaning one way or the other and it just isn't pointed the way you need it to point. Or if you're like me, I like to go into public land and run trail cameras, but to try to reduce the possibility of them being stolen, I take a climbing stick and climb sometimes 10 to 12 feet up in the air to hang my camera. Now I have to figure out a way to get it pointed back toward the ground. And in the past, I've always been trying to stick sticks back there or shove a board back there, something to get it to angle down. With this little Scouting Perch 2.0, all of those troubles become super easy to get the exact right angle. It is public land legal. There are two ways to mount it. One is with a strap, and then there's also a hole in it where you could use I believe it's a 1/4 inch lag bolt, and you could lag this straight to a tree, a fence post, maybe the side of your house if you're using this as a security camera. If that's legal in your area, that's definitely a way to go. For me, I've been using the strap and really enjoying it. Then, as long as your trail camera has 1/4 20 tripod threads, you would mount that right here on this screw, and then there's a wing nut on this side that you can adjust the angle of your trail camera. Now, one thing I'll mention to you real quickly here is that this mount is pictured on the website, and I think probably primarily intended to be used in this configuration right here. The hole for the screw is on the top, and then you can adjust your angle out here. But what I found is if you flip this over and actually flip this piece around, it actually puts less leverage. You can see out here, if your camera's out here, the leverage is all the way out front of this pivot point. You got a lot of leverage out here pulling on your strap, and depending on your strap, can pull it away from the tree. But if I flip it over and I mount it back this way, you still get adjustment. As long as your trail camera will clear between here and the tree, it brings everything back further and keeps the leverage point a lot closer to the tree. Now, when you buy these, there's a couple of different options to buy them. You can get them in a 2-pack or a 3-pack. If you get them in the 3-pack, it does work out to be a little bit cheaper per unit. It's $22.50 for 3 of these, which I think is pretty economical. And the thing that I really appreciate about Innovating the Outdoors is that they calculate the shipping costs right into their price. So you are going to pay a little bit of tax, but you do not have to worry about paying shipping on top of that price. So I think it's a pretty good deal. Now, that $22.50 is without any straps. Now, most of your trail cameras already have a strap. So if you're willing to just pull the trail camera off the strap and put it on here, you're good to go. No need to buy a strap. They also have an option where you can get these with straps, and I believe that's like $31.50 for 3 of these with a strap. One thing I would caution you is that if your trail camera comes from a real cheesy buckle strap that maybe isn't super strong, because of the extra leverage on this, you may want to consider purchasing it with straps. If you've got trail cameras that have good cinch straps where you can really cinch it down tight, then I wouldn't bother buying straps, and I would use the ones that come with your trail camera. So that's just a brief overview of a little product from Innovating the Outdoors that I think is super cool and super useful, especially if you run a lot of trail cameras, to just get that perfect angle for your pictures out in the woods. I'll leave a link down in the description. Go check them out. Until next time, remember to get off YouTube and get outdoors into God's great creation.